Hello heisters and welcome to the achievement guide for In for a Dime, In for a Dollar, also known as Undercover on Deathwish. With the release of this video, the guide will be fully up to date at the time of writing this. I'd like to apologise again for the amount of time it has taken to update the guide. As always, if you have any constructed feedback at all, comment on YouTube or the guide on Steam and I'll be happy to reply. As with the other remake guides, I'm going to provide footage of the original heist before starting. I mentioned in the counterfeit guide that this heist was much easier to do compared to the original version, but when it comes to the Undercover remake, it's a much bigger difficulty drop. We have explosive sniper rifles and fire weapons at our disposal now. I'm surprised that we don't have a chainsaw or an experimental laser weapon yet. The reason this heist was so tough before was because of the high amount of cops spawning and the snipers around the map, but due to the incredibly high ammo pickup of explosive weapons and the various long-range weapons we have access to, the heist isn't that hard on Deathwish. Now I may have downed in this video, but I haven't been playing the game all that much recently. This heist is also my favourite classic heist of them all because it's so different to the rest. There's no loot to pick up. The sole objective we have to focus on is securing the server from the taxman with the $25 million in it. Mind you, we may never get that amount exactly, but it does tell us that the stakes are incredibly high, and in the original game it was a very rewarding heist. It required fast movement around the map and quick reaction to any threats, and there'll be a lot of them. With the remake, I'm reminded of Hotline Miami Day 2. We stay in a small area to wait for a timer to expire while occasionally running around the area to deal with the things stopping the timer. There was a lot of CQC which made every single type of weapon in the game effective in this day. Now in Undercover, the area that we run around and defend consists of the whole map, but I can't help but feel a bit of deja vu from this heist, and not just from playing the Payday heist version. There's also zero changes made in this remake, unlike Counterfeit. As I said in the Counterfeit guide, if you've done this heist already, you are more than ready to do it now. It will serve your team no trouble at all. Although I'm happy that the heist is true to the original, I wish that there could have been some form of addition to keep players in the map for longer. Now onto the guide. To start, you have 4 tasks to perform before the heist goes loud. Firstly, you need to look for the server room. It may be in the room you spawn in, or it may be in one of the rooms on the left side of the map. Once you've found it, put down a deployable there to make sure everyone knows where it is. Secondly, you will need to search the map for planks. This video will show you a few locations while your attempts with the heist will see you spot other locations. The planks will need to be placed in the windows of the server room and the fences on the roof of the house. Any spares should go in the places where the taxman will walk through to get to the server room. While doing this, remain away from the windows. If the enemy sees you, the heist will go loud early. Thirdly, you will need to find a crowbar. This may be needed for the limo later on. Finally, you need to find various power boxes. There will be 2 to 4 on the map. They can be located in most places, with one of the locations usually being on the roof. They have a standard power box design, so they should be easy to spot. These boxes need to be defended when the hack starts later in the heist. When it does go loud, you and your crew will immediately have to react where Alex drops the limo. It will either be on the balcony of the room on the top floor, on the roof of the map without dropping, or it will drop down to the stairs after being on the roof of the map. If it is on the roof and it does not move, it will be best that you restart the heist since the risk will be very high. Regardless what position it goes to, you need the saw to open the limo. This will take 3 to 4 minutes, and drill efficiency skills will decrease the time that it takes for the saw to complete.
Just get us something from the trunk. What the hell? Get down!
Mr. Stir, this is the FBI. You are under arrest for tax fraud and for affiliating with known criminals. Stay completely still.
There's an extraction team coming for the civilians. Stay sharp.
An agent will now detain you. Mr. Stir, we will get you out of there. We will reach the car, sir.
In the building!
Angry cops are coming.
Surrender your arms. Snipers have your every move. Not force us to use deadly force again.
I'm connected.
Cops on the second floor!
Careful now.
Now! Hit the roof, gang!
Once it is done, you'll need to pick up the server and force the taxman to the server room. As long as you keep shouting at him and deal with the cops surrounding quickly, you'll easily be able to move him away from the limo safely. At least the host of this heist will have access to a grenade launcher since it comes with the pack. Bringing it along will make this heist so much easier. As soon as he's at the server room, you'll need to knock him into the chair and tie him to it. Then you'll have to begin his interrogation. He will need to give you 3 separate codes to access the money. Each of these codes will start a 60-second hack once the code has been inputted. While the hacking is occurring, you'll need to defend the server room and the power boxes on the map. While it's best that you stick with your crew at all times, if one of the boxes is located in a place quite far from the server room and one of your crew members is able to stay there on their own, it would be worth taking the risk. The cops will go where most of your crew is, so you may have a small amount of threats to deal with. Just be aware that there are a lot of snipers around this map and they will take you down very quickly.
Let's go.
Where's some fucking ammo you
Take
think?
your 6. Tougher spots are rolling in.
Come get some ammo.
I'm too old for this. Our recess is over, fellas. Let's get back in business.
Let's get things back on track. Follow me.
SWATs are breaching in. Now we need those passwords.
It is advised that you answer immediately.
Capital M, capital K.
Enter Mercy Kill. Good work. I'm right on it.
I can feel the heat coming round the corner.
hack has finally been completed, you will nearly be at the end. Since there will be a lot of snipers and a possible cloaker near your escape, it is best that you move at the same time to get to the escape. If the blanks you placed are still out there, they may not even get a chance to hit you at all. Instead of trying to deal with the resistance, keep moving to the escape as quickly as possible. After you make the final jump, which is much easier to do this time around, you will be at the end.
We're done. Let's move and get out. Get out! Get up on the roof and get over to the connecting rooftop. Straight ahead! To the left! Watch out, people! Get on track! Yeah, you gotta be a person prince to make this jump.
And that is how you do undercover on Deathwish. This brings the end to the updates for the Wolfpack. Great bit of DLC in my opinion, but I hope they increase the difficulty as time goes on. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.